Hi friends, in this video we will learn how to create a provision for discount. Now we all know that when we make sales on credit, that means when we give some time to the customers to make the payment, and we are making credit sales, then it is expected that some of the data may become bad. That means you expect that few of your data may not turn up or they may not give the money back to you. That means you would have to suffer some bad debts losses, and it is also expected that when few of the customers make the payment, they would ask for some discounts, that is some cash discounts, which we would agree to give them. So we are expecting two types of losses when we make credit sales. One is when goods is sold on credit, we expect a loss of bad debts for which we would have to provide for such losses. That means we would set aside some profits to meet the expected losses. And we also expect to get losses in the form of discounts. So when you make credit sales, you have to provide for these two eventualities. You have to provide for these two losses: provision for bad debts and provision for discounts. In our earlier videos, we have learned how to do accounting for provision for bad debts and also do accounting for provision for discounts. Okay, let us do a problem now on provision for discount. You are given a trial balance as on 31st March 21. Debtors 30 lakhs. That means you have made credit sales during the year worth 30 lakhs. There are already some bad debts 1 lakh given in the trial balance. How have these bad debts come into the trial balance? We have already recorded some bad debts. During the year we have come to know that some customers, the financial position of some customers have deteriorated and their ability to pay has reduced. So we have already recognized some losses in our books by passing entries. For this loss, we have already passed the entry bad debt account debtor to debtors. This debtors is after subtracting this loss of 1 lakh. Then you have some provision for bad debts 2 lakh. This provision is already there in the trial balance. That means this provision has been created earlier. Maybe in the earlier accounting period we had set aside some profits to meet the losses like this. Okay, so this loss is already provided for. There is some profits which have been set aside to meet these losses. You have some loss again shown in the trial balance in the form of discount. Again, discount has already been recorded. That means the entry for discount account debit to debtors has already been passed. This amount has already been credited to debtors. That means this 30 lakh rupees of debtors is after subtracting bad debts and discount of 50,000. But you don't have any provision for discount. That means we have not created any provision for discount yet. In such case, this loss will be straight away debited to the profit and loss account. Now let us see the adjustments required to be done. You are given maintain provision for bad debts at the rate of 5% on debtors and create a provision for discount at the rate of 2% on debtors. So what are you required to do in this problem? What you are required to do is, seeing this extract of the trial balance, you are given a small part of the trial balance and you are given some additional information. You are required to show these items in a, let us say, in final accounts. So let us start doing the final accounts. This is my profit and loss account for year ended 31st March 21. Balance sheet as on 31st March 21. We already have debtors 30 lakhs. Then you are given bad debts. Bad debts is not going to be debited to the P&L account because there is already some provision existing to meet such losses. Provision for bad debts. So let us open both the accounts. Bad debts account. It is showing a debit balance of 1 lakh. Provision for bad debts. It is showing a credit balance of 2 lakhs. Then we have some discount. So what is the amount of discount allowed? 50,000. There is no provision for discount in the trial balance. That means this loss is not yet provided for. So we have to debit this loss to the P&L account. We pass the entry P&L account at R2 discount 50,000. With this, that account balance will get closed. Next, adjustments. Maintain a provision for bad debts at the rate of 5% on debtors. Before we maintain the provision, what we have to do is we have to use the existing provision for the loss. So this loss will be transferred to the provision for bad debts. So how do you transfer it? We pass an entry provision for bad debts account debit 1 lakh to bad debts account. When we pass this entry, the bad debts account will get credited and the balance will become zero. I'll write simply by PBD. PBD here means by provision for bad debts 1 lakh. With this account will get closed and provision for bad debts account will be debited. 2 bad debts rupees 1 lakh. So with this, the loss has been transferred to the account where profits were set aside to meet such losses. So these profits were kept in this account only to meet these losses. So out of 2 lakh, we have used 1 lakh. We will have a balance of 1 lakh. Now we are required to maintain a provision for bad debts at the rate of 5% on debtors. If I see my balance sheet, in the balance sheet debtors is 30 lakhs. I want to maintain a provision at the rate of 5% on debtors. That means I am expecting a loss of 5% on 30 lakhs in the next year. When these debtors are collected, we expect that only 95% of the debtors will pay money. The remaining 5% is expected that may not pay money. So we are required to maintain a provision. So I'll write here. Calculation for provision for bad debts. Debited or credited to P&L account. Debtors, it is 30 lakhs. Total provision required. What is the total provision I require? It is at the rate of 5%, 1,50,000. This is A, this is B, C. Already existing provision. You already have some provision. How much is it? It is 1 lakh. How did I get this figure 1 lakh? There was an existing provision of 2 lakh. I have used 1 lakh out of it. I have used bad debts has been debited to provision account. If you observe here, there was a provision for bad debts 2 lakh. Out of that 1 lakh has been debited. So now D. Provision required to be debited. Debited where? To the P&L account. 1,50,000 minus 1 lakh, it is 50,000. Debit A, not A, B minus C. So I'll pass the entry P&L account debit to provision for bad debts account credit 50,000. So to maintain the provision for bad debts at the rate of 5%, I am required to debit the P&L account with only 50,000. So right here, to provision for bad debts. PBD is a short form I'm using. So P&L account is debited. provision for bad debts account is credited by P&L account 50,000. Now if I see what is the balance left in this account, it is 2,50,000 credit side, debit side 1 lakh, carried down 1,50,000, brought down 1,50,000. So from balance sheet debtors you will subtract provision for bad debts 1,50,000. The balance left is 28,50,000. So provision for bad debts is showing a credit balance. It is like profit set aside. Profits will be showing in the balance sheet on the liability side because it is due to the owner. Instead of showing it on the liability side, we show it as subtraction from the asset because it is maintained for a specific loss. So this is the amount of debtors we expect after providing for bad debts. Now let us see what is the last adjustment left. Create a provision for discount at the rate of 2% on debtors. Now the question is, who are the debtors who are going to pay the money? The debtors who have become bad, they are not going to pay money and ask for discounts. They have already given us a 100% discount. So there is no question of providing for a discount on debtors which are going to become bad. So we have to only provide for discount on the balance debtors. Balance debtors who are expected to pay money. So these are the debtors who are expected to pay money. On this we expect that when these people pay the money, they are going to ask for a discount of 2%. So now we have to create a provision for discount. So provision for discount. The entry will pass the entry profit and loss account debit to provision for discount account. It will be 28,50,000 into 2%. It will be 57,000. Now because of this entry, a new account will be opened now. Provision for discount account. It will be credited by P&L account 57,000. It will show a credit balance of 57,000. Where it will be shown? It will be shown as a subtraction from debtors. Provision for discount 57,000. The balance amount will be shown in the outer column. It will be 93,000. 27,93,000 will be shown in the balance sheet asset side. Provision for discount is subtracted from the debtors balance and the balance amount is shown on the balance sheet asset side outer column. Now we go to the P&L account and complete the posting. What was the entry we passed? P&L account debtor to provision for discount. So it is debited now with provision for discount 57,000. So this is how I deal with provision for bad debts and also provision for discounts given simultaneously in a problem. Why did I not debit the discount to the provision for discount account? There was no provision. Actually, we have created a provision during this year which can be used for discount losses of the future. So this discount loss was not provided for, hence it was straight away debited to the profit and loss account. Simple rule, if you have a provision existing for a loss, the loss should be debited to that specific provision and not to the profit and loss account. Here in this case, bad debts was there and there was already an existing provision, hence this was debited to the provision for bad debts. So this is how we deal with provision for bad debts and provision for discounts when they are given simultaneously.